So I started this YouTube channel a year ago out of my living room, and recently me and my wife moved and found this 2-bedroom house with the intention of turning this second space into my new YouTube studio. In honor of my new space, I wanted to take you on an office tour to show you what gear I'm working with in 2025. I'm going to be going over my setup, my gear, and my space in this video, but before we get into it, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by FlexiSpot. More on them in a minute. I want to start out by going over the main piece of gear that I use. This is the thing that makes all of this possible, and that is my M1 MacBook Pro. I've had this computer since 2021, and it's still running strong. I'm an Apple user through and through, and this piece of tech is essential to my everyday workflow. The specs that I'm running is the M1 Max chipset with 64 gigabytes of RAM, as well as 2 terabytes of internal storage. This computer is about 4 years old, but it still works great. The storage that I have on this computer is completely unnecessary, but as a content creator who up until last week kept every single shot of footage on this single device, I needed it, okay? Don't be like me. Moving on to my desk setup, I'm using the Top Sky standing desk paired with the Carlby 72-inch countertop from IKEA in this beautiful dark walnut color. I've had this desk for about 3 years now, and having the ability to stand up and work in this space has been a game changer. The base that I have for this desk is adjustable from 27 to 50 inches high, which gives me plenty of versatility when adjusting the desk for different types of camera shots when I'm filming videos. Having the ability to stand when I work is nice, but when I need to sit down, I need a good ergonomic chair for me to use. And that's why I wanted to thank FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video and sending over their ergonomic office chair for me to check out. The OC4 is a super comfy ergonomic chair that has adjustable lumbar support and this adjustable headrest. It also has maybe the most insane lean back capability that I've ever seen. I've definitely fallen asleep in this chair considering how comfy it is. I used to have really bad back pain whenever I would sit down for long periods of time when I was editing. But now that I have this new chair, I've not had any issues whatsoever. This chair also features a pull-out footrest, which is even better for when I want to sit in awkward positions while I'm editing. I can prop my feet up and sit in the most insane positions imaginable. Thank you FlexiSpot for sending this over to me to check out. I've enjoyed it so much that I'm honestly considering buying one for my wife to match. If you want to pick one of these up, you can find them in the link in the description and you will get 10% off of your purchase using the code below. Thank you again FlexiSpot for sending this over. In terms of gear, I shoot all of my videos on my iPhone 16 Pro Max. I shoot a lot of my content on the go, and just being able to throw my phone in my pocket and that's all I need is super convenient, and I can shoot all of my videos in 4K 60. You don't really need anything better than an iPhone to make content. Apple shoots all of their events using the iPhone and has been doing so for the last couple of years. My phone has 256 gigabytes of internal memory, and I use AirDrop with my MacBook for data transfer. The simplicity of Apple's ecosystem and the interoperability is mainly why I shoot and edit on Apple's products. So one of the newest additions to my setup is the Sennheiser MKH416 shotgun microphone. The reason why they call it a shotgun mic is because the recording polarization is shaped in a shotgun pattern. So if you are talking into the front end of the microphone, you can hear audio just well, but if you go and turn it off axis, you're not going to hear the audio as well. This is one of the more expensive additions to my setup. Nice. So unless if you are specifically looking to grab the best shotgun microphone on the market so you can shoot videos without your microphone in the frame, I don't really recommend this mic to really anybody except in those very specific cases. This is not a beginner microphone, and if you are just starting out on your content creation journey, you can really use any microphone. For an intro setup, I recommend the DJI Mic Mini, which is an omnidirectional clip-on mic. And I've tried this in the past, and it's not only in the budget range, but it's also easy to use, and that's what's most important. The next piece of gear that I want to share with you is the Elgato prompter. This device has saved me so much time in the last 6 months because I no longer have to flip back and forth between my script and talking to my camera. The way this works is simply by plugging the device directly into your computer, using USB-C. Then you use the companion camera hub application to control the display, including the script, the speed of the text, and more. I made a full review on this product a couple months ago, so if you want to take a deep dive and learn more, check that video out after this one. The centerpiece of my desk setup is the Apple Studio display. This display has a 5K resolution and insane color accuracy. The main draw for me when selecting this display over any other on the market is the integration within Apple's ecosystem and the ease of use. The display has 4 USB-C ports that allow you to connect a variety of peripherals too. I mainly use the display as a hub to daisy chain my microphone interface into my computer without the use of cords going directly into my Mac. I'm also a huge fan of the Magic Keyboard and the Magic Trackpad from Apple. I've been a content creator for about 15 years now, and I've always used the Magic Trackpad as my main mouse. The gesture controls have this smoothness to them that I've never been able to get from any other trackpad that I've used. The Magic Keyboard is also my go-to keyboard for everyday use. I love the low profile design, and it's super convenient to just throw both of these devices in my bag when I need to take my setup on the road with me. The last thing, and one of my favorite parts of my home office setup, is my drum set. I love having the ability and flexibility to sit and relax playing music in my space. I'm so glad that I'm in this space, and I can't wait to see all of the cool content that we're going to produce together. I want to make this a yearly tradition where I document where I'm at in this content creation journey. Thank you so much for watching. If you are looking to pick up any of the gear in this video, I have them all linked in the description down below. And thanks again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video.